crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Baseball from the Lone Star State. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Nolan Ryan. Singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
Over 5,000 strikeouts, and I think it's in the head of his opponents. It's almost like guys expect to strike out. Can't wait to watch his electric stuff in this one.
And stepping in is the speedy Richie Ashburn.
The center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Slapped foul. The wind of the pitch. This one in the air right field. Garcia heads after it. Drops into the glove. One away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Off the plate, ball two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And
got him! And there's a new strikeout king in Major League Baseball. Here's Bryce Harper. 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner at first with two away. Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies. Big time power. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. Third out. One left for Philadelphia. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And on the hill for the Phillies, Robin Roberts.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Bubba Thompson.
No left fielder, Bubba Thompson.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
2 outs, base is empty. Nate Walker now at the plate, looking for his first big league hit right here. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Second inning set to go. And now for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ball to strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground to third. Seager fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Chase.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Chase Utley. Second inning here, no score. To the right side, Simeon. The throw to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 7th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Ground ball left side. Rodriguez out on the play.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Corey
Seager stands in now. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Roberts. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And the righty deals. And he walked him.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus. Slow it.
And there he goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now here's the veteran DH, Nick Castellanos. Next pitch inside, and the count is 3-1. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. Nick Castellanos hits one out the other way. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. One home run shy of 200 for his career. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The pitch. And now 2-2. Now. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie Ashburn.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Richie Ashburn getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And now it's filled up. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
The 1-1. And a strike in there. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. This one high in the air to left center. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one ripped, but foul. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Leody.
Here's Leody Taveras. And there's a base hit to left.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Bubba Thompson. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Taveras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Here comes a pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryce Harper. Here's Harper, the count 2-1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Now that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Howard digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And now it's going to be Michael Young.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Next up for Texas, Nate Walker. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the inside corner for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Ivan.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a 1-1. That one drifts inside. And that's down and away. Corey Seager waiting to hit for the Rangers. .3-1 is on the way. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Chase Utley.
The second baseman, Chase Utley.
Next offering way off the plate. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Toughest pitch to hit.
Now
fastball on the outer black.
JT.
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 so far. And there's ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up low, moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now back left-hander, Kyle Schwarber.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Ryan throws to first. Realmuto back in there. And now 2-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Realmuto runs. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Richie Ashburn. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses there. 3-1. Two on, 2 outs. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. 2 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's Corey Seager to hit.
The third baseman, Corey Seager.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here is Marcus Semien. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. 3-2 now. Stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 out, runner at second. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is fouled back.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Feels like almost every at bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Taveras makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
The batter,
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got it by him for the K. Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
3-2. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. Two one now. Ground ball right side. Flips it behind his back. That ends the frame. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Leody Taveras. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Bubba Thompson. Taveras on at first, nobody out. And now 1 and 2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
And now the count is even.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Michael Young. Bounce to the left side. Beats to second, out there. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Jonathan Hernandez takes over on the mound. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Jonathan Hernandez.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Chase Utley.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Back up that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Here's a 1-1. That's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. First offering, runner goes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taveras settles under it, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now back, left field, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. Got him. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Nate Walker.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
To the right side, Utley. In plenty of time to first. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home section. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The 2-1. Late with the swing there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Bellotti appears to be getting loose. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. He goes down looking.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Up next is the Rangers, the third baseman, Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager, a strikeout and a walk. Next pitch is downstairs. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's the strike. Fastball right back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And Seager is set down. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail here 1-0. At the bullpen is Will Smith.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Richie Ashburn stands in for the Phillies. maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now 3-1. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Here's Turner now.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The pitch. And that's outside. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. Ashburn gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one fouled off, 2-2. And now the lefty spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And now it's even up. To the right side, and it gets by him. Lead runner around second. Garcia to third, not in time. He's safe.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. Two on, one out. Swung on, popped up left side. Walker gets under it. He makes the grab, 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Howard. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hard hit right side. Over to low. That's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top 1-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers, known for his late inning heroics. Semien runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Just misses with that one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Craig Kimbrell up and throwing. Now all even up. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Nathaniel Lowe will hit next. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Checks over to first. Back safely. The 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Semien leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Flips the corner, and the count 1-2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Got him. That's out number 3. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley, 1 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Brock Burke, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And the pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Low. He handles it himself, and that's the third out. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Craig Kimbrell, a chance at his first save of the year.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Bubba Thompson stepping in for the Rangers.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harper snags it on the run.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
Last chance down for the Rangers. Now it's the shortstop, Nate Walker. He's a guy who does it all. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Out towards right center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.